It's the 1st of October. I hurt my knee, it's Sunday. Hurt my knee at school last Tuesday. I shouldn't have been playing basketball to start off with, but I was feeling good. I was feeling like 100%. I was jumping fine, landing fine. That's what I wanted to make sure, just my landing, that I could land it fine, and I was feeling great, but just went to pivot on my right foot. Just felt like it went all the way in. My legs were like this far apart, and it felt like this knee was about to touch the other knee. That's how it, and I could hear like a snap sound. I just fell to the floor, and I was in pain, but I was just silent because I knew that I felt, and I was like, it's horrible, but everything happens for a reason, and this happened for a reason. I wish that it didn't. I wish that I didn't have my knee at all, because I would be so far ahead without this injury, but I wouldn't have the knowledge that I have now. So the things I've learned: set realistic expectations. If you get injured, realize it's going to take a while. And so I've gotten hurt now. It's the 1st of October. I know that I won't be jumping until next year. I just know that. And if I am earlier, that's great, but I'm just going to take my time and progress, knowing I'm doing this for the long term. I'm not trying to get the quickest fix I can to get straight back to it. I'm taking as long as I need, because this is a long-term thing. I need to use my time wisely, but not rush things. I said this before and I'll say it again, focusing on landing, because you can only jump as high as you can land from. So landing will be a big priority, landing on one foot as well, because ability over avoidance. Everybody's so focused on avoidance, like, oh, if my knee's hurting, I need to avoid all the activities and ice and bloody everything, just avoiding it and not treating the root cause. So treating the root cause is a great thing to do. The only thing you should do, you shouldn't focus on short-term solutions or just preventing by avoiding it. You just need to build your way up. If you can bend your knees this much, you can keep doing that until you can do it 20 times. Once you do it 20 times, you'll be able to go lower. Do that 20 times. That's what progressive overload is. That's what progressing is. And that's not just in the gym, not just in rehab, that's everything in your life. Progressive overload. Same with discipline. Discipline's a big one. If you can make your bed in the morning, if you can do it every morning, why can't you wash the dishes every morning? Why can't you go for a 15-minute walk every morning? Slowly progress. You start with the little things. You just gotta think, what's the downside? Like, I need to be thinking, what's the downside of thinking positively for myself? Why doubt what I can do? That's stupid. Just doubting yourself, nothing comes good from that. What's the downside of positively affirming yourself, of what you can do, what you're possibly capable of? It sounds stupid why you would doubt yourself, but people do it every single day. Majority of people, we're hardwired to think negatively. And once you start thinking positively, you can do anything. My main takeaway is think positively, because you don't know what could come out of it. And thinking negatively is just going to hurt yourself. There's no reason to think negatively. There's no reason to doubt yourself, but yet we still do it. If you don't have the right mentality, you won't get anywhere, because your mind will constantly set you back and take you back to the start, thinking, oh, I can't progress here. If you constantly think that you can't do things, that you won't be better than him, you won't be as good as them, then you won't be. If you think positively, you can do anything. There's no downside of thinking that you can do things. If you think, okay, I'm going to be a billionaire, and you don't, so what? You're still going to be successful, because you have that in your brain. You don't have the thought that you won't be able to. You have the thought that you will. This video was more of a laid back, or raw type of video. So if you like these, make sure to subscribe and hit the notifications, because I will be uploading regularly in the coming weeks. If you do like this type of videos where it's me talking with authenticity, write it in the comments and I'll answer any questions and make any content that you want to see. And yeah, see you next time.